health insurance is must for each and everyone. The reason behind this, it is an integral part of our personal finance. Not only that, health insurance is must because nowadays medical expenses is increasing and lifestyle diseases are also increasing. And when you are not able to manage your personal finance, when there is an emergency, then health insurance should be one of the important aspects you have to take care. And you have to think a lot before buying your health insurance. There are 10 mistakes you can avoid before buying a health insurance. So I will discuss about this in my today's video. Hi, I'm Dr. Maria. I am a financial coach. I help individuals to create wealth and safeguard their wealth by educating them on their personal finance as well as upgrading their money frequency. Now, what are the 10 mistakes you have to avoid before buying a health insurance? Because once you bought a health insurance, then you realize that these are the mistakes I would have avoided, then it is very difficult. So please make a note of all these all these mistakes, and you can create awareness for yourself, for your family members, and you can send this video to even others as well so that you can help them also. And wherever they are in need of health insurance, or like they are taking a health insurance or they are taking a claim, definitely they will remember you for helping them by sending this video, for knowing what are the important things they have to consider before buying health insurance. Are you ready to do that? If ready, then type ready in the chat box comment section below. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, subscribe this channel, like and share this to your friends and family members so that they can aware about the important tools and techniques and tips about personal finance. Now let me come to the point here. As I said, 10 important things are very, very important you have to consider. You have to avoid those mistakes. First one is hiding accurate medical history. When you are taking a health insurance, if you are not revealing about your past medical history, for example, if you are taking any medication, if you have gone through any surgeries in the past, if you are having any habits like smoking or taking alcohol, if you are having all these habits, please mention in your policy copy about this history, because there are some cases where people have not disclosed about this, and when it comes to the claim and company has rejected, saying that these are the things you had prior buying the health insurance and you have not disclosed that, this is against the policy and we are not able to give the claim. Not only that, many people are avoiding this because they are having a fear of rejecting their policy. Of course, if there is a severe cases, then definitely companies can reject. Otherwise, like company can tell you that, okay, these are the things will cover after 2 years or after 4 years, after certain years this will cover. And many people are having a fear of the premium may be increasing. Of course, based on your habits, based on your diseases, there is a chances of increasing the premium. But and many people are having a fear of waiting periods. Yes, that may not be, some cases are may not cover immediately. You may have to wait for 4 years, or you may have to wait for 2 years for your pre-existing disease based on the insurance company. Now, even though if you are facing this problem, let me tell you one thing. Please disclose these things. Even though if you have to wait, it is for your benefit and for your family's benefit, that once you have cleared all this waiting period, you need not to worry because you have disclosed everything. So this is about disclosing health history to the insurance company. Second important mistake people are having, that is taking an insurance only for the sake of saving tax. Of course, many people are there just for the save tax. Of course, how much tax you are saving. If you are an individual person and if you are paying a health insurance for yourself, then you can claim, you can get a benefit maximum up to 25,000. If you are a person, if you are paying for yourself and if you are paying for your parents' health insurance as well, when the parents are less than 60-year-old, of course, then you have 25,000 for parents, 25,000 for yourself, total 50,000 you are having a benefit under ATD. If you are below 60 and if your parents are above 60 and if you are paying a premium for your parents as well, then of course for you it is up to 25,000. For you, it is up to 50. For your parents, it is up to 50,000. So up to total 75,000 of tax benefit you can get under ATD. Are you doing your health insurance? Are you taking your health insurance only for the sake of this? Then you have to think. This is not the important feature of taking a health insurance. The important factor is it is to protect your wealth. So make sure that along with getting tax benefit, you are covering your entire family with this health insurance. Third important mistakes what people are doing, they are taking the health insurance only for the basic coverage, or they don't have sufficient coverage. That means for insufficient coverage you are taking in your health insurance. What does it mean? Maybe you are having a coverage for 3 lakh rupees or like 5 lakh rupees, and maybe you have like there are room rent which is covered only 1% of sum insured. Maybe the ICU charges which is covered only 2% of the sum insured. Based on your basic coverage, all other factors are depends. Now maybe it may be a hospitalization bill, maybe it is a surgeon cost, maybe it is a nursing charges, maybe it is a pre-hospitalization, post-hospitalization. Everything depends upon the coverage whatever you are taking. So make sure that you are having the adequate coverage so that you need not to worry later. And it depends upon which city you are in and like what are the treatment you wanted to go, what type of hospitals you wanted to admit and take a medication or like go through the surgeries. You have to think about it, because when the time comes and if you are not ready and if you are not having sufficient coverage, maybe you are losing an opportunity to get a good health like a good health surgeons or like what you can say that good treatment at right time. So please don't avoid this mistake, having a less coverage or insufficient coverage. Based on your family, number of family members, based on your medical history, based on the city you are living in, and many other factors, you have to consider your health coverage, the basic coverage, whichever you are taking. Fourth mistake you have to avoid, that is you are solely depend upon your employer's insurance. There is a group insurance. There are many chances where people are depend upon their company's insurance. If you are a working professional, please consider this point very seriously, because if you are by chance if you are having a health insurance from your company, thank your company and consider it is a bonus. Along with that, take one separate health insurance for you and for your family, because you don't know when is the last day you are spending in your company. You don't know when the company can kick you off from your job. You don't know when you are retiring. And if that is the case, and when you retire, at that time, if you don't have adequate coverage and if you don't have any health insurance, God forbid, and if there is any chances where you have some of the critical illnesses, and at that time, if you want to take a health insurance and no company is ready to give you a health insurance at that time. So avoid this silly mistake and take a adequate coverage at present by considering your group health insurance is a bonus for you. Fifth mistake you have to avoid, that is not considering add-ons. Now, what is the meaning of add-ons? Like when you are health insurance, maybe all the things are not covered in your plan based on the health insurance company and based on the health insurance plan, whichever you have opted. There are lot of add-ons. For example, ambulance charges. For example, Ayush treatment. Maybe like additional no claim bonus. Maybe the restoration benefit. maybe the international doctor's opinion. These may be like some of the add-ons. It may be covered in your hospital, in your health insurance plan. Make sure that what are the add-ons, whether you are really required those add-ons or not. If you're really required, then you can opt for that. If you don't know about that, ask your advisor, health advisors, ask your financial advisors, what are those add-ons? Shall I take or not take? Educate yourself about this so that you don't miss the important points in your health insurance. Sixth important mistake you have to avoid, that is not reading the policy document. Whenever you are taking a health insurance, make sure that you are reading that policy document before you are paying the premium. Nowadays, companies are like coming up with one pager benefit details and like one PDF where they are explaining each and everything in a like bullet points, where for you to easy to understand. So make sure that you ask your advisor about the policy document. Read that policy, even though if you are spending 5 minutes for that, it is not a problem. That 5 minutes may save you a lot of money in your future when it comes to the claim. So understand the policy document and go through that. If you are not aware about that, ask your advisor and be a wise, like informed customer and client, so that you can get the maximum benefit when you are paying a premium for your health insurance. Seventh important mistake you have to avoid, that is overlooking sublimits. A lot of the health insurance policies came up with some of the sublimits. For example, if you are taking any senior citizen plan, what is the meaning of senior citizen plan? That you are taking only above 61 years. And if you are taking that plan, maybe majority of the times you have to pay co-payment for that. That means if they say that 20% co-payment, if your bill is 1 lakh rupees, for every bill you have to pay 20%. In 1 lakh bill, you have to pay 20,000 rupees from your pocket. So if you are taking a health insurance policy above 70 years, then some policies came up with the feature that you have to pay 30% co-payment. If you are taking an insurance plan for your critical illnesses, which you are already having critical illness, still there are some companies are offering you some of the critical illnesses. There's a specified health insurance plan, and in that plan they may be for all of your, even though if you are less than 60 also, for all of your treatment costs, they will ask 20% co-payment. So not only that, pre-hospitalization, how many days it covers, post-hospitalization, how many days it covers, and treatment for some of the specified diseases. There may be a clause saying that you have to pay this much amount for your treatment. So please go through that. Don't ignore the sublimits. Find out what it is, understand, and take a wise decision. Ninth mistake where you have to avoid, that is waiting till become older to invest your money in health insurance. Please don't do this mistake. So if you are waiting till you older, maybe at present you are healthy, maybe you don't have any hereditary problems, or maybe like your entire family is healthy, you are taking a healthy food, you are going for a gym or doing exercise regularly, you are maintaining your body good health. It may not require. Maybe sometimes accidents can happen not because of your fault, it may happen because of others' fault as well. Who knows what will happen when? So make sure that you are not waiting till you become old. Take a health insurance at present, because there are a lot of other things which you have to wait. I'll discuss in the point number 10. Okay, take care about your health insurance. You become a wise investor so that you can invest on your health insurance. That is an investment where you are making to protect your wealth. 10th mistake you have to avoid, that is ignoring waiting period. Now, what is the meaning of waiting period? As soon as you have taken a policy, everything is not covered from day one. The important things which I am discussing here is, as soon as you take a policy, all the accidental insurance will cover after 24 hours. All other diseases apart from accidental cases will cover after 1 month. There are some specific diseases like kidney stone, hernia, knee joint surgery, back pain surgery, sinus problem, thyroid problem, cyst problem, cataract problem. These are some of the conditions which covers only after 2 years. You have to wait 24 months. And if you are having any critical illnesses like pre-existing diseases, that will cover only after 4 years. In some policies, 3 years. If you are paying, if you are ready to pay additional premium, it will cover after 2 years. So based on the policy, based on the company, these features are varied. But these are the some of the waiting periods, and some by birth diseases are not covered at all. There is lifetime exclusion is there, and like AIDS, some of the diseases which is not covered at all. So make sure you top up plan with the basic cover deductible so that you can have a higher coverage and you can cover all other apart from the basic coverage, whatever the bill comes, that you can cover from the top up plan. These are the 10 important mistakes you have to avoid in your policy before taking your policy. I wish that whatever the policy you have taken, you don't use that policy. Yes, I mean to that. Means many a times I have seen people are asking, I paid from 10 years, 15 years for the health insurance policy. I didn't claim it. What is the meaning of that? Are you waiting to claim your health insurance policy? That means, are you waiting to sleep in a hospital bed and take a treatment and getting that paid? No, right? So don't ever wish to claim your health insurance policy, but make sure that you are having one in health insurance policy so that you can protect your existing wealth. And God forbidden if something happened, and if anything happened, you should have a backup so that you need not to worry about money. You have the backup as your health insurance plan. Okay, this is about how to avoid the mistakes before buying your health insurances. I'll come up with some of the very interesting topics in my YouTube channel. Please click the bell icon so that you will get a notification whenever I am coming up with some of the new videos. And please subscribe to this channel. Please like and share it with your friends so that maybe many of your family members, many of your friends may not be aware about these simple things, and they maybe have taken a health insurance. This is a charity, or this is a service what you are giving to your known people by sharing your knowledge. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you soon in my next video.